as well as all of my friends that are watching this on my YouTube channel. Now, let me start first by saying there are new LinkedIn prospecting and enrolling business building tactics that make LinkedIn the hottest social network to build your business on. If you're not talking to people and building your business on LinkedIn, my friends, you are missing the boat. Let me just take a quick look. See who's here. Let me check the question box. Okay. Now, how would you feel if you knew in advance that the people you were talking to needed and wanted what you're selling, so you'd never be rejected when you told them about your business? That's how you'd feel. And many of my students are going through this right now. What you're about to learn about LinkedIn will make the entire business building process so much fun that for many people, it's become addicting. We just introduced a new recruiting strategy that will produce more enrollments from your existing LinkedIn connections, and it revolves around their feature celebrations. After my second coaching session with Sam, he added 12 people to his business in 2 weeks. Now, social networks are a great source of free leads, but some are better than others, and LinkedIn tops them all. There are 3 things that make a social network great for prospecting and recruiting. 1, the profiles. The profiles of each user contains more than enough information about someone to help you identify a perfect prospect for your business in advance of contacting them. And LinkedIn profiles provide the most information. 2nd, the texting feature that enables you to communicate directly and privately with other members and engage them in conversations that will result in enrolling business builders. Texting features have helpful tools attached to them that let you share images, files, GIFs, and a wide assortment of emojis. LinkedIn's texting feature enables you to start an instant meeting or a Zoom session with a serious prospect. And 3, a searching feature that enables you to filter through the entire network population using keyword and advanced keyword searches to prospect and recruit perfect cream of the crop prospects for your business according to your desired demographics. LinkedIn has the best searching features. LinkedIn and Facebook are the 2 best social networks to build your business on because they've got these 3 features and provide you with the easiest direct access to the most people. But while LinkedIn has 390 million professional users and Facebook has 2.96 billion members, today for building your business, LinkedIn is 100% better. So I broke down for you, out of 930 million users, the United States leads with 199 million. Canada has 21 million. This is a breakdown. India has 101 million. 310 million are monthly active users. So here's some interesting LinkedIn statistics. 4 new members sign up on LinkedIn every second. People between the ages of 25 to 34 account for 59% of their user base. Over 58.4 million companies are registered, and over 129 schools are also registered on LinkedIn. 39,000 different skills are listed, which gives you the opportunity to sort and filter through the entire population, looking for people that clearly need what you have, want what you have. All right, so I jumped into Matt's account. He says he's got a hot prospect. And before we do that, let's take a look at, let's see if we can find Dawn. Good morning, Dawn.
Morning, Max. Did you
are
find my new one?
I'm sorry?
Did you find my new one? I fixed it up this weekend.
Let me see.
I didn't find the other one to delete, but I'm gonna work on that later today.
Okay.
There it is.
So what does a steel detailer do?
My drawings for a steel shop. Structural drawings. Yeah, mostly I do stairs now. Stairs and rails for apartment buildings.
Now, that's all you've been doing since 1986?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Well, let's talk about your network marketing activity.
Okay.
How long have you been in network marketing?
About 3 years.
Okay, is this your first experience then?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what you want to do with this part of your profile is we need to dress this up a little bit to give to give people a better impression of what you do. But the other thing that you want to add is the fact that you've got this business that's going to enable you to retire from working with steel. All right.
Okay.
I mean, if you were making enough money in your business, would you continue to work?
I probably would because I really enjoy it, but
Okay.
I want to have something to fall back on.
Okay. All right. So we're glad you're here. We are connected. And what I want to do is we're going to jump over and look. Whoops. Let me back this up. So Matt is talking to somebody that he considers to be a whale. And let's bring up the man's profile. Now, a whale, to be clear, is someone that has a large circle of influence. We have network marketing whales. We have that have network marketing experience, and then we have whales that have large circles of influence, but they don't have any network marketing experience. And when you bring a whale into your business grows faster. So let's take a look at Curtis. Goal-driven, forward-thinking call center exec. Okay, so we're going to come down here. He's open to work. So he can lead multiple teams towards peak performance. And we come down here and we see that he's worked for this company for 11 years. And he just lost his job. Or he left his job. So anytime you see someone that says they're open to work, and we see they just left.
His division was just eliminated.
Okay.
800 people.
So now he's clearly looking for a business. And if his division was eliminated, well, man, he knows a lot of people
Right.
that work with him.
He's been advertising for multiple people on LinkedIn to get jobs.
He's been advertising to help people get jobs.
Yeah, everyone in his division, he's put out like 20 different posts for different people under his post, under his division, recommending them to try to, so LinkedIn World can try to get them something.
Super.
So obviously he's looking to help out all his people.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's the head of all of them.
Okay, so we reached out to him. So reached out, connected with you. He supports. He supports the military. He supports law enforcement. So this is kind of almost live. You sent him a message.
Yep.
And he wrote right back. Okay, so you're asking him, what does he do? I'm a job applicant. So this is, you're typing, he sees it, he's typing, it's going back and forth.
Yep.
All right, so now instead of waiting for him to ask you what you do, you're coming, I'm glad I started an online business that's doing well, going to help take over after retirement. Okay, now notice,
He seems pretty motivated.
yeah, well, of course he's motivated, he's not working. Okay, but I want you to notice something. You reached out to him, you modify, you get into the same place. Had you here, the recipe is, instead of asking what does he do, because you see he's got an open to work thing, the proper message is, why did you leave your job after working there for 11 years? And well, he came back and told you.
Mhm.
Okay. So right now I'm a job applicant. And you got an eager socializer. Okay. I mean, he's coming back. He likes talking to you. You've got all kinds of credibility with him. I mean, he's typing up a storm. Right now. Here, you start you tell him what you do, or you start to tell him. And so notice the communication breaks. Okay, you're writing, he's writing back almost right away.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm glad I started an online business that's doing well. And the alarms are going off on his side. And he's going, oh shit, not another one of these pyramid pushers. All right. So he doesn't respond. Now, so what are we doing? We're pushing our agenda. We're pushing, a man like you with a large network would do well in an online business. You're not making any effort to learn more about him at all.
Right.
Okay. And all right. Now, I wouldn't hold your breath
No, I know.
He's being polite because he's not going to recommend anything to his people, clearly that he cares about, that he doesn't know anything about.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still curious.
Well, he wants to know about it. All right. So this is not the way to do it.
Yeah, well,
Okay. This is not the way to do it. The proper way to have done it. So he says here, well, it's true. Now, what you needed to do, you go back to his profile. So the way he describes himself, you pull out some of the things that he's good at.
Yeah.
Motive, lead multiple departments towards peak performance. Okay, but there are people out there today, many of them, we needed to transition over to it. Many of the professionals that I work with that have your experience managing and leading teams, blah, 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 are launching new careers and taking and helping their teams, blah, 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 blah. What do you know about the network marketing business model? All right. But let's come down and look at some of the other questions you could ask them. So he's been doing this for 11 years. So going back to 1997, workforce manager for the airlines, operations manager for Unisys, human resources, workforce manager.
my dad worked for Unisys.
And I'm sorry, what?
My father worked for Unisys a long time ago.
Yeah, my best friend worked for him. And actually, Unisys was the result of a marriage between Sperry and Burroughs.
Right.
And my best friend was working for a company that was purchased by, I think, Sperry. And then he was living in Santa Monica, California. And when they were purchased by Unisys, they wanted him to transfer to Detroit. And he absolutely refused to do that. So he would fly to Detroit every Monday, come back every Friday. And he did it for 2 years. What happened after Sperry? They were, and then his mentor ended up going to work for somebody else, and he followed him over there. So the bottom line here is you're talking to somebody, and again, this is not about you. So I'm glad okay, so here, sadly true. All right. So here you could have said something to the effect that I notice, you're going to great lengths to help some of your people find jobs. I mean, that's very, very commendable. What are your plans? Now, understand he just lost his job.
Yep.
So number one, we could ask him, considering his position, okay, did he get any kind of a severance package? Okay, or is he just, boom, gone? I mean, he worked there for 11 years. So did you wanted to focus on the guy? Did you get any kind of a severance package?
Okay.
And so you have some idea of his financial stability. Another thing that you could ask him is, again, what kind of job, what are your plans? What are your plans? And another good question to ask, again, in trying to learn more about him, is what did you enjoy doing the most in your previous job? And the things that you're looking for, you want him to say it. Let's take all of this. So we're looking for the things that he does here that would make him successful in network marketing.
Right.
And so and really, if cut through all the words. This is it right here. Okay, so now we would have come back and we said, so with all the things that you've done, what did you enjoy doing the most? what really, what did you look forward to doing every day? And then had he come back and said, well, I mean, I love working with people. This is what I like to do. At that point in time, you could have come back and said, no wonder LinkedIn suggested we connect. I mean, I didn't realize how much we had in common. Because every day I get to do what you love doing. What do you know about the network marketing business model? So you've tied that
Yeah.
to something that he likes to do. Now, in all likelihood, he probably knows about it. He could have a positive attitude about it, or he could have a negative attitude. Could have a negative attitude because, not necessarily because he did anything with it, but because people around him have had something to do with it. But that's the way to do this. You are, and then, of course, in this month's boot camp, we're introducing some, I should say, we're reintroducing some scripts from our whale book on how you talk to whales. And so you could be talking to someone that knows a lot of people, but that doesn't make them a whale. If they have a great relationship with people, you're going to find some people that are engaged, that are in upper management, they're not liked or respected at all. So but the fact that he's going the extra mile to help some of his people, this person's exactly what you're looking for. Unfortunately, you push this too hard. Again, you started talking about the business before you knew enough about him. Okay, so when he says, I will reach out and see how many might be interested, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. So, and of course, now here you're like everybody else. Oh, let's get on a call. Let me explain how it would be great for you and your people. And what does he do? I don't think so. Focusing strictly on job applications and interview. Now, again, if we were going to be sticking to the formula correctly, right now I'm focusing on job applications. Well, I understand. What kind of jobs are you looking for? Bringing it back to him. And thanks a lot. There's a lot, I'm not selling anything. Baloney, you're not selling anything. Of course you are. And you're coming across, I'm not selling anything.
No, I'm offering him an opportunity.
Well, yeah, but you and about 500 people every day,
Right,
that are all hitting them with the same thing. You're all sitting on, so what I would do with him it's really annoying that they used to timestamp these things. And when was this conversation? Friday, Thursday?
yeah. I think
Okay. So you clearly want to stay in touch with them. So you come back and you could say, I hope you had a nice weekend. What kind of jobs are you applying for? But his eagerness to talk to you is going to be dramatically reduced because he's got you pegged as one of these pyramid pushers. When you're dealing with people like this, you have got to continue the process that you'd use with any prospect, which is focus on them. Learn about them. And understand that somebody that's worked for a company for 11 years that just lost their job is going to jump out there and start searching for other jobs. So they're going to be beating the bushes. They're going to be filling out applications. They're going to be looking for other places of employment. And they're not going to be happy with the results that they find. Why? Because everybody in his situation is in the same boat. There are all kinds of people out there that are looking for jobs. There are too many people looking for the same job at his level. And since you blew it tentatively with him, you might want to start looking at some other people that work in his company. Start reaching out to them.
I have.
And right, and move it up that way, because again, this is all about establishing a relationship. Okay, he admires what you do. That hasn't changed. But again, we're going back to reading them the Miranda rights. You really need to take a little time and develop this relationship. The more people talk to you, the more people tell you about themselves. What are they doing? They're giving you ammunition so that at the appropriate time, I mean, you could do it at any time, which is unfortunately, you jumped right into it. Other people don't even do what you did. As soon as they accept their connection request, boom, they're pitching them. You want to develop a relationship with these people based on mutual trust, mutual respect, and genuine appreciation for what they've done. For example, I would imagine, Curtis, that with your great experience training people, motivating people, doing all of those things, I would imagine that there are going to be companies lined up to hire you. So what kind of companies are you looking for? You've worked for them for 11 years. What, again, did you get any severance? You know what, the more you get people talking about what they do, talking about their experience. Like, for example, if the company, oh, no, we didn't get any severance pay. Really? So you poured your heart and soul for 11 years into this company. And with the stroke of a pen, you're out, you're gone. No, thank you.
Yeah, it's
No gold. Like, that's what's happening today in the corporate world. So the ideal path to talking to somebody like this is to find out what they like to do. I mean, I love teaching. I love training. You know, there are opportunities out there for you right now, Curtis, where you could not only take your skills, but you could literally, in a perfect world, he could take all of those people that he's trained, all of those people that he's nurtured to become great at sales, and he could help every one of them replace their income, probably increase it, have more fun than what they're doing, and never have to rely on the whim of a particular company. If he helped people utilize and take advantage of the network marketing business model. All right, so Curtis, in order to be successful in network marketing, you have to have three things. Number one, you have to be passionate about the company and the product that you're working with. Two, you need to be working with somebody that is not only successful in the business, but that's going to be dedicated to helping you build a team and help all of the people that you bring with you. Going to help everybody become successful so they can start earning income right away. Right away. What do you know about the network marketing business model? So you're asking him about his experience. You're asking him about what he knows, and you're tying all of his experience to something that he could be doing. What you're doing up here. Okay, so this means nothing. And unfortunately, once you go down that road, once someone tags you as one of those people, it's hard to get their attention again. It's like they put you over into this category, and it's like, I don't think so. He says he's not selling anything. Well, I was born at night, but I wasn't born last night. Of course he's selling something. Wants to get on the telephone. You don't want to get on the telephone with somebody until you know what their experience in network marketing is. Otherwise, you're going to end up talking to 10 people every day on the telephone and get nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. The only time you want to get on the telephone and talk to anybody is, number one, when you clearly have identified them as a prospect for your business. You know how you can help them based on their experience and who they know. And you know what their network marketing experience, whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Even somebody that has bad experience is someone that you could win over. If someone says, well, I've never met anybody that's made any money in network marketing, your response like that, like when Pavlov rang the bell and the dogs would salivate. When someone says, I've never met anybody that's made any money in network marketing, your immediate response should be, you just need to meet more people. You know, personally, I know tons of people that are incredibly successful in network marketing. What's your experience? What do you know about it? What do you know about the business model? What kind of companies have you worked with? You have to tie it. You have to tie it to them. Now, I'm going to be back at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We'll look at some more conversations. Tonight at 9 o'clock, we have a special broadcast. Now, if you're not registered for our April boot camp, I suggest that you do. Because this one is going to be dramatically different than my previous boot camps, because there's going to be a heavy emphasis in 2 areas. One, we come back over here and look at your network celebrations. There's 3 opportunities for you to talk to people. So let's look at Sheila, who's having who had a birthday yesterday. So you've been talking to her since January. And what this is going to do,
Yeah, she had said she was interested a while ago. Just been going back and forth about having an appointment.
so here, instead of asking her questions to learn more about her, I sent her a link. So did you ever talk to her?
No,
You ever?
I think we might have had an appointment and we just missed it. She canceled, or she had, everybody's busy, so she had things going on. So we just haven't tagged up yet.
So, but what we're seeing here is it's all you. She's not responding to you at all.
Right.
So she's currently away. See, this is what you get when you are pushing your business on someone without learning more about them. You have to show them why they absolutely need to talk to you. You have to show them why working with you, or how working with you would solve all of their problems. And that's all about asking questions and learning about them, which Which is what you want to do. And of course, the other thing that you're not doing is you end your messages with questions. Every message that you send to somebody should have a question tied to the end of that message. So until next time,